Yo, what's up? Sharkhead is back. Shout out to the loyal ones that may be watching this. I think you are. Bronny, Joel, Lauren, Kyle. Big shout out to Kyle. He's my man. Uh, I doubt you're watching it, but if you are, Cliff, let me know in the comments, man. Shout out to Cliff. Go see Team Fit. But anyway, let's get right into this. I've already had some comments on my social media, ridiculous, that's talking about, hey, you better be talking about this. Oh, and I'm looking for the recap and stuff like that. So let's get right into this. This week, what was it? Version 1, I went 9-7. Version 2, I went 11-5. So version 1 is the one I did first. I just wrote down and then started to do it. Version 2, like I said before, I didn't refer back to version 1. I just thought maybe my mindset would be different. I wanted to do 2, see if they're exactly the same, and for the most part they weren't. I believe the whole thing switched up as far as a couple different seeds and who won what. But anyway, I also got to talk about a couple big things that happened yesterday. You got let's pull this out so I don't forget anything. That free Yahoo thing that they do, where you get to pick a couple stuff, because again, kind of cheap, so I got to do all those free things. But they give you a chance to pick a couple questions, right? One of the questions was, will the Chargers get a touchdown called back by a penalty? Like, bro, nah, of course they won't. They learned their lesson from last week, right? Well, nope, because that's exactly what happened. They got one called back for, I believe it was, an illegal shift. One of the craziest penalties you can do. Just, you can't see somebody else is moving and stop moving. But, whatever. Again, this question will never get answered. But, what's Nick Wright's arguments for that pick from Patrick Mahomes? Of course, he's a no-look pass, but it's not necessary, and it bounced off the receiver's hands. But the receiver shouldn't have been having to jump like that. These guys are 6-something foot tall. You could have put that around his chest. Look right at the guy and throw it. But I just like to give Nick Wright shit because he thinks the Chiefs can never do no wrong. But, again, I don't care. Just a low Sharkhead. He'll never hear this or respond to it. And if he does, it'd be a nice debate to go against a professional that talks about that. He can have a job that's, like I said, kind of this way and be a little biased. So maybe I could too. Here we go. Yeah, Chargers killing themselves with penalties. We'll save that one for the Bronny list. First time since 2015 that the Chiefs have been in last place in the division. And then shout out to Rockstar 1983. Go check him out on Facebook Gaming and stuff like that. Please press start. He's a dude I started watching. Like I said, pretty great guy. Like I said, real great community. Everything's family friendly. But like I said, shout out to him. I think he's one of my new subscribers. But anyway, and then Bronny hits me a message. He's like, yo, I know you're going to be talking about Justin Tucker's crossbar 66-yard field goal, which was awesome, by the way. And then, like I said, so shout out to Bronny for that one. You got Justin Tucker, 66-yarder, doink off the crossbar. He had a 109-yard kick 6 in Jacksonville. Shout out to Mo, because I hit him up like, oh, that was just the truck y'all needed. Talking about Spark when Chark got his touchdown. But no, they ended up not doing much after that. And that game was not fun to watch. One of the craziest things that happened yesterday, I felt, was two teams had their quarterback be their leading rusher. Right? This quarterback had played for both teams. Used to play for one, and currently is playing against one coming up Sunday. That guy is Tom Brady. He was Tampa Bay's leading rusher on Sunday. But to make it even crazier, guess what else? Mac Jones was New England's leading rusher Sunday too. Huh? You can't make this up, folks. One of my predictions, if you go back and look at it, I had Vegas getting their first win. They're undefeated, so yeah, that's going terribly well, right? And I think that's about it. The main thing was Mac Jones was crazy. And just to make sure, let me check this tag and make sure there's nothing else there. I don't think there is, but just the fact that Brady alone and Mac Jones were leading their teams in rushes, that's insane. I never would have guessed that. Not on the same day, the week before they play. But that's just bad for fantasy world with what? Rojo, Fournette, all that stuff. I think I wrote everything down, so I'm not missing anything. But like I said, so far, week 3, version 1, 9-7, version 2, 11-5. So I didn't go back, but I'll give you version 1 so far. I started out 5-11, then I went 11-5, then I'm 9-7. Version 2, like I said, I gotta go back and get week 1. It's around here somewhere. But week 2, I was 10-6. Week 3, I was 11-5. So unless that was a terrible one like week 1, my second one may be the best one. But again, like I said, both of them are for bias, because I think I've already fucked up the Patriots predictions. I'm sure I've missed a couple others so far already. Like I said, I thought Vegas was going to get his first win, and they're undefeated. So, but again, here we are. It's all for fun. And until next time, Sharkhead out.